Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. The revelations that a police officer fired not one, not two, but 7 bullets in Raila Amolo Odinga's car is one that is incredible. For anybody who has studied our politics, one cannot imagine that amidst the precarious situation that we find ourselves in, someone wants to add petrol into an already lit fire. But it's more startling to find out that the government has the audacity to attempt what we may call an assassination against Raila Odinga at a time when foreigners are within our country trying to make peace and tranquility between them. William Samoei Ruto revealed their meeting with Joe Biden, an online meeting, while he was on his way to Germany. Let's read together details of Ruto's meeting with Biden as Raila intensifies protest, and the date there is 30th March. So this is current. President William Samoei Ruto on Thursday, March 30th, revealed snippets from his meeting with US President Joe Biden. Ruto held an online meeting with the American president while he was on his tour to Germany and Belgium in Europe. According to Ruto, President Biden also invited him to a summit of democracies that aims to counter growing authoritarianism. Quoting verbatim, "In the meeting, I assured President Biden of my commitment to strengthening democracy in Kenya." So, ladies and gentlemen, while William Samoei Ruto jetted outside the country and he was going to Germany, they had an online meeting with the US president. The world has become digital. People can have a meeting, distance notwithstanding. And I believe they must have discussed the situation in the country. And that is why William Ruto reports that he assured Joe Biden of his commitment to strengthening democracy. I want you to picture this. They have just finished a meeting, and William Ruto assures Joe Biden of his commitment to expand the democratic space. A few hours later, goons are sent to Uhuru's farm. They cut down trees in the full glare of international media. They take away animals and later torch that land. On that very day, Raila's car has been hit. Then we hear the African Union Commission, through their chair, Mr. Musa Faki, calling for calmness in the country. Then US State Department releases a statement asking Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto to find a common working solution. Then the Senator Kun comes in and holds a meeting with the Raila Amolo Odinga, Rigathi Gachagua, and William Samoei Ruto. And on the very day when Kun leads, the US Senator leads a VIP delegation to try and talk to Raila to stop these demonstrations, the government has got the audacity of firing 7 bullets into Raila's car. The question that one is asking, what is the role of foreigners in Raila's attempted murder? Because I have given you the chronology of the foreign intervention, William Ruto's meeting with Joe Biden, the senator coming in, the US Department releasing a statement. Yet in the midst of all this, someone has the audacity to fire into Raila's convoy, specifically targeting Raila. One thing that Kenyans must know, that Joe Biden and all these foreigners have got their countries. When Kenya begins to burn, they will all fly to their countries. But we only have one country called Kenya. In Rwanda, the difference between the assassination of over 1 million people and peace was just 1 second. They spent the night, a very peaceful country. That was 1994, I think. At a time like this, they spent a night, a very peaceful country. The following day, within no minutes, 80,000 people, 80,000 heads had been cut. Let me tell you something. Allow me to mention God here. God has given us a very peaceful country, and we have enjoyed a considerable amount of peace in our country, but we are joking around with it. We are playing with it. The Kenya Kwanza team is full of people who I may call scientists. They want to test and see. They don't believe it until they see what happens. Kimani Chungwa, after giving a warning that they will send goons to Huru's farm, and he made good their threats, and they interfered with that farm, touched it and all that, nothing happened. Of course, there were condemnation from Central Province, and he believes that now they can do anything, because a few hours ago, Kimani Chungwa said that even if they arrest Raila Amolo Odinga, nothing will happen. Kimani Chungwa is a real scientist. I don't know his educational background, but he behaves like one who wants to test and see what happens. Kimani Chungwa must know this. When God wants to finish you, they first make you mad. And I see a myriad of mad individuals in the Kenya Kwanza team. Why would you, for example, want to assassinate someone? And why would you even want to imagine in your wildest dreams that you want to assassinate Raila? Do you know where we would be by now, for example, if one of those bullets or all of them had hit Raila, and then the news comes that Raila has been assassinated? Do you know where we would be? Kimani Chungwa thinks that maybe if Raila is assassinated, then it is only some Luos in Kisumu that will riot. Why am I saying this? In the midst of all political altercations, when Raila is championing for the rights of everyone, because everyone feels the pangs of hunger, our second in command, Rigathi Gachagua, was saying that people are only demonstrating in Kibra and Kisumu. Why? In his own imagination, he believes that there is a population of Luos in Kibra and then Luos in Kisumu. So to him, he wants to put this thing, insinuate that the demonstrations are only meant for Luos. And that is what Kimani Chungwa thinks. You want to burn down this country. And when it burns with all of us. We have a golden opportunity to unite this country. We can either choose the path of reconciliation or the path of division. And we know each of them has got consequences. The foreign powers must not try to be neutral here. They must condemn this. Because there is no way this administration is doing whatever it's doing when we have a delegation from the US, when we have all the ambassadors here, when we have all the diplomats, because we understand that William Ruto had written a letter. He did a letter alleging that Raila Amolo Odinga wanted to ouster him from power and be installed as the president. He called on them to issue sanctions against Raila Amolo Odinga. And so we can also, with full audacity, try and link and connect them with all these mad people who are baying for Raila's blood. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not go this path. It is only a fool who learns from experience. Let us learn from the experience of others like Rwanda. I've got a friend who is a Rwandese in this channel. He keeps on sending me pictures. Sometimes he sympathizes with our situation in Kenya. He tells me, Achando, how I wish you would know. It started like this. People were supposed to be the voices of reasoning. People I respect, Kimani Chungwa and Ndindi Nyoro, and our deputy president, people who took oath of office to protect lives and property, are the people who are now sitting in meetings to plan on how to cause bloodshed. Then after we shed blood, will we swim in the river of blood? Let us be very cautious and very careful. Even with that news alone that someone wanted to assassinate Raila, there is tension already. One life lost is just too much. Intelligence. I believe we have a very good intelligence, intelligent people. The intelligence department must tell this administration that any attempt to assassinate Raila Odinga in Kenya, we might not deal with the aftermath. I don't even think that William Ruto will continue to stay in that office, because we will go the Rwanda way. Let it not happen. And the foreign masters must tell us if they know. And if they don't have any hand in it, let them come out and condemn this. That is my take.